might be, you know, be in Ness's favor for a bit, so it's always going to be fun to see. And we're starting off on the tried and true PS2. Makes the best games, baby. Do you know how we're back on offline? Both sets have had so far today. I just said, want to start PS2? And they say yes without hesitation. We are back.
Nature's healing.
Not to mention fighting a Mii character immediately round 1, but that's just besides the point. We're jumping into some classic characters. If you count Dark Samus to be an echo of Samus, of course, we have 2 of the original 12 here playing right now. You know, the N64 cast duking it out. And out the gate, SAX in disadvantage doing best. He told me to hype him up, and I'm saying he's an amazing player, beaten my butt so many times, it's hard to count. But he has a challenge. This ain't me, this is a Ness.
Exactly.
Ness loves pressing buttons, and you gotta be careful, especially with that PSI magnet.
He's just waiting out the missile and then just runs away from it. Great positioning. The problem with those homing attacks is, yeah, they can force out jumps, but you have to actually react to it. SAX kind of went in with the grab there. I really dig that.
It's a lot of conditioning. This is going to be so heavy conditioning because, again, with so many of the projectiles being reflectable, you need to keep in mind not to heal your opponent. Just like that. Look at how much percentage that was. It was like, what, plus 20-something, 30-something percent just out the gate. So you have to focus on conditioning your opponent and making sure you can make those hits land. Otherwise, you got to stick to normals. You cannot throw out those moves.
I'd like to see the cancel by SAX, actually. He's doing that quite a bit already, where he just like either B reverses or just cancels the charge. Just making basically say, yeah, toss out that magnet. I got something that you can absorb, my left hook.
And here's that Samus advantage state. You're using that fair as a quick and easy anti-air. Can you get a follow-up? No. Focus on getting that morph on, but not really finding anything there, which is unfortunate. Could have been a stock. Has to be very careful here because of all that pressure. Drag down. Oh, no.
So close.
Very close indeed. Now he just wants to be focusing on getting this stock. Then you can see SAX has the lead. We saw this in our earlier sets. Like, you don't have to approach. Throws up the charge shot just for good measure to see what Pixel's going to do.
Look at these magnet cancels. This man is moving right here. Pixel just showing you're not the only one who can go ahead and use these B reverses and wave bounces to get a little bit of momentum. Tries to go ahead and toss the yo-yo off stage. Not quite working out. SAX forward air to force Pixel off stage. What is the option? SAX typically aggressive. Tossing a couple of those bombs down, but great air dodge.
An insane. Okay, the hardest of reads, the failed grab, unfortunately, by Pixel. Gets the quick conversion. Not finding the stock, though. Impeccable DI coming in from SAX. There it is, but that's the stock. SAX playing with his food a little bit too long as Pixel takes the lead. There it is.
Oh, the up throw. That's the DI check right there. You need to be ready for that instantly. You can't go ahead and try to mash it to big percentage.
100%. But oh, this is going to be kind of fun. A lot of percentage, and that's actually a very powerful tool up Samus. The morph bomb to kind of stagnate your recovery makes it a little bit harder for you to really be pinned down in the air. And that's something SX is probably going to use a lot here. And there's a good charge shot. Not getting by the magnet. Ooh,
no double jump.
Off stage. No double jump. Oh, just went for it all. No, we tech those though. Did he burn his jump immediately and just?
Yep.
I think he.
Yep. He hit the wall and said, "I'm gonna jump," and then just didn't do anything. That's unfortunate.
He was fine and then he wasn't, and that's what you hate to see.
I swear to God, every single player thinks that they can challenge Ness's recovery off stage, and then just immediately gets hit by like those little bursts of electricity that shoot up to give him a little bit of disjoint on his head. And those things are like so hard to predict. And if you mess up, you're just instantly dead.
SAX trying his best right now. Pixel just kind of running the show. He's talking a lot about his tech. Let's look at those magnet cancels. Overall awareness of the matchup. I like the air dodges too, getting back, just avoiding all the morph bombs. Like, he knows how to recover versus Samus, so credit where credit is due. He's doing a great job at getting snuffed out by the charge shot.
That was perfect.
That was into the blast zone. Nobody could see it coming because it was off screen.
Well, I think that SAX picked his spot really, really well. Pixel could have gone ahead and tossed out the side magnet to absorb that, but the problem is that kills your aerial momentum. And if your aerial momentum's gone, you're not drifting back to stage. So Pixel had a really awkward decision. Either just like take the shot or hope that you can get back to the double jump on that magnet.
Of course, all of us have taken 2 shots to even be here in the first place. So, I respect Pixel for just kind of prepping himself as needed. Got the Johnson, only 1 required, so he's paid his dues, and now he's trying to put SAX in the grave.
All right, so far, again, just kind of like approaching with the magnet, not getting punished, but it's down air, trying to get the up air conversion, not quite working out. Up B, though, by SAX, forcing Pixel to the ledge. Both of these characters have really good forward airs that can just like drag you forward. Problem is that Samus, it feels like it doesn't quite hit as low. There's the baseball bat we were talking about before the match.
Yeah, it was the pinch hitter back again, trying to just a little bit of damage. Just enough, you know, and now 124%. Things could get dicey here for SAX, trying to end. Pixel again running the show, holding control of center stage, is doing an amazing job of trying to pin him down. And off stage is where things get nasty, but I like that charge shot.
Blank.
Yeah. That's what's good. This is close. Dash attack's not going to kill, but you got to be aware of that thunder. You got to be aware of this option as well. The jab to save him from getting grabbed, that could have been dastardly. Got to avoid the grab, though. You have to avoid a lot of stuff right now.
Yeah, this is a new game. This is, how long can I avoid the back throw?
Oh my God, he avoided the grab. Pixel grabbing the wrong way. That was game, set, and match right there, but not finding it. And now the charge shot could be devastating. Nair on deck right now. Can you just get it? Oh my god, that could have been it, but just not the correctness. Can he get the up throw? Will that be enough to kill?
Shouldn't.
Oh, the mix-up though. It had the kill sparks, no kill screen, so maybe Pixel didn't have the correct DI for it, but that was a miraculous game for SAX.
It was. I feel like he could have been able to survive that Pixel, but it seems always that the problem is that you can either do one of two things. You can mash and hope to get out of the grab really quickly, or you can prep your DI. And if you prep your DI and they decide to pummel you a little bit, you're doomed. So it's always that 50-50 that Pixel has to choose instantly what SAX's habits are going to be. And here's a tip. Offline, you can hear if your opponent is actually mashing. That's the berry tech, because if you listen if your opponent's actually going to go ahead and mash on their controller, and then you can react according to that. So SAX has a big advantage in those spots.
Well, at the same time, you're going to be sitting across from your opponent at this venue, so it might be a little bit harder to hear, all things considered. But, you got to take those grimy offline strats when you can,
True. All right, so we're getting to Kalos, perhaps one of Samus's favorite stages. You have the wall, which allows you to check if you're getting hit in an awkward spot, but you have a large stage that allows you to projectile camp quite a bit.
Oh, a little bit of a drop there, but we're just coming back. No biggie. Instant jump around and close percentage all around. 30 seconds into the game. SAX trying to expand his lead bit by bit, percentage by percentage. Yeah. So looks like, ooh, I like in the recovery here by Pixel. And oh yes, that's a conversion from the morph bomb into the charge shot. That's nice.
Yep, morph bomb into charge shot, a great way to apply a lot of ledge pressure. Right here though, we've got that PK fire, and it looks like SAX is doing a really good job of holding out immediately when he gets hit, so he's not getting caught in those for tons of damage.
SDI out to get away from that PK fire. I like that, but now you're off stage again. Slowly but surely heads back. More PK fires, dash attacks as well. A whole plethora of moves. SAX is getting hit by a lot of it, but staying alive regardless.
The yo-yo's down, but great tether recovery. That will allow you to escape that many times with the double yo-yo. This time, sending SAX high. And look at the patience by SAX. He's perfectly willing to go from edge to edge. How did he fall out of that, though?
That is such a weird thing. Hey, you can just blame online. Oh, wait.
No more Johns, son.
No more Johns here, folks. Being so careful. SAX is just playing out of his mind to just avoid just getting the hit by anything that could kill him and just focus on that extra credit. Like 80% on this next stock, 89%, only increasing with time. I like that. Focusing on the long-term goal here, because again, you have 5 minutes to play around, so you can just play this war of attrition and come out on top.
And he chooses the correct option. Whenever Ness charges an attack right there, you get invuln if you do a get-up attack really quickly. So just go ahead and do it. Trade with that attack. You will not get hurt for it. But the preemptive up air right there by Pixel catching SAX trying to jump out of the corner. Smart option, but these point-blank range charge shots have been phenomenal by SAX.
It's with the mix-up on the charging, because he just kind of jumps up just a tiny bit on that short up and just instant B reverses it right in front of Pixel's face. It just makes it so hard to really figure stuff around it. Not getting the conversion and not finding that down smash, unfortunately. Getting a little bit of percentage of his own, but oh, that's a lot. Yeah, that's like 30% right there. You just restored to him, hoping to make that back up now with that up B.
But SAX has damage to spare, so perhaps feeling confident enough to be a little bit more free with these projectiles. Are we going to go down with the down air again? No, he's just going to shield it this time. Gets the shot as SAX correctly reacting to Pixel, misspacing that up B just barely.
Just trying so hard to get around this stuff. Pixel is just struggling to deal with it. But hey, he's back in advantage now. Playing so carefully, getting back. I like that recovery from SAX, trying to avoid all the PK fires and traps that Pixel's setting out here. But dangerously close to losing this stock. And Kalos is a good stage because that verticality on that ceiling might help him from that up throw. That's what he lost a lot of stock to last game.
True, but it does hurt a little bit for Pixel's back throw. SAX, look at the movement off stage. He has not been intercepted yet by Pixel.
He's been working so hard to just avoid everything. But hey, off stage again. SAX had a great lead, but he's slowly but surely losing it due to just the ledge trapping situations that Pixel's continually throwing out. And even though you can always get back to stage, you can't always get stage control. Like, look at this. He
keeps jumping out of the corner, and Pixel has it every single time. SAX has to vary his options, and that time he misses the tether, and Pixel punishes appropriately. The yo-yo finally catching SAX's stock, and look at the advantage now.
That is so difficult. SAX had such an insane lead going into this game. Can he get the up throw? Will it be enough to kill? It is. I think Pixel just doesn't have the good enough DI to fight that because there were no kill sparks there.
That one was better. Like, you could see him that he was going a little bit further to the left, but the problem is that I think that he isn't hitting down to start off. You have to start off with down and then immediately go over to left. If you start off by going ahead and changing your direction down, you can kill your momentum. He's not doing that in this fight.
So hopefully he figures that out real quick. I like that regrab. Not getting the nair afterwards, 37%. SAX has definitely lost the lead here, but hopefully he makes it back as Pixel is working hard to put himself on the map in this game 1. And so far, he's doing a great job of it. He's now triple-digit %. SX needs to be careful off stage or else he could lose the stock really easily. Back mid-stage for both these two.
Tries to go deep with that PK flash, baited out the aggressive option right there. Pixel gets a little bit of free %. This is not quite back air %, and should be back throw %, except from the edge, but not quite back air % either.
Oh no.
Aggressive options. I don't think we have a double jump anymore from SAX, so just bomb options.
Beautiful going low, avoiding it. That's the PK fire, and that should be it, though. That's it. SAX had such a good lead in that game, but unfortunately couldn't keep it together long enough to make it into a win. Actually, that's going to be enough for me because I actually have to go jump back on, so hopefully, Scabs, you can take care of the rest. Always a pleasure, sir.
Thank you so much. Let it rain. I will finish up the bracket just by myself here. Nah, I'm just kidding. We actually have a special treat for y'all. After a few more sets, we are going to have, I believe it's either top 8 or top 16. We have both VGBC commentators in J-Dog and Logic hopping onto the mic. So we will have talent all the way through the evening as VGBC ensures that we have the best folks here, both on the mic and behind in the production. And again, my co-caster right there with Let It Rain. Go ahead and give the man a follow on Twitter, Let It Rain SSB, a very good caster in his own right. All right, getting started on game 3 here. We are on PS2, so a bit of a neutral stage for both those. A low ceiling though, so that may very well benefit SAS with the ability to kill off the top a little bit earlier. Missed tech here, but no punish there by Pixel. It's just taking center stage. Doesn't really want to pressure SAS that much. Just kind of reacting to these options. That errant charge shot costing SAS already 30% and full stage control, and the damage just keeps coming. PK fire again, not quite connection by Pixel. Pixel's really doing a good job at picking his spots, not putting himself in too weak of a position here. He wants to go ahead and allow SAX to toss out an errant option, but every time he decides to just go forward with say a dash attack, it feels like SAX is wise to it. We need to play the patient game here by Pixel. He cannot swap it up, but so far it is working out for him on this game 3. Gets the back hit of the yo-yo. PK flash not quite connecting. Back throw, maybe not going to connect yet. Samus is a very heavy character. Yo-yo again working out, but just a weak hit. 72% after that point-blank range charge shot. That's really all SAX can do, it feels like, when he's getting up from edge. He always double jumps with an aggressive option, and the aggressive option is 9 times out of 10 either charge shot or forward air. This one definitely dead, as Ness's back air is still a force to be reckoned with. Gets the down throw into the forward air. Pixel force off stage. PK flash again. I love that option by SAX. Didn't quite work out, but Pixel put on notice you have to change things up. You cannot rely on the same PK Flash and the PK Thunder every single time, or you may find yourself sniped out rather early. Up B out of shield, not quite getting punished. That move has a deceptively little end lag. You kind of have to punish it on the drift down. These platforms really help out Samus to prevent that. Only 106 damage so far by Pixel, and Pixel is playing with confidence right now. SAX really has to have some kind of an explosive play to bring this back. It feels like if this continues at the rate that we are seeing, SAX will just never have the momentum necessary to punish this. It's the back throw, not going for the up throw that time. Ledge trapping. What range on that tether? DI mix up this time with another forward throw. No forward air. No forward air. This time, great weight by Pixel. You'll love to see it. Again, point-blank range charge shot, not quite killing, 176%. Up throw will certainly do it this time. And already we see Pixel going for it. Falls out of the forward air. That is unfortunate for SAX. Ledge trapping situation again. Goes for the forward tilt, not going to get it. Goes for the dash attack, also not going to get it. And the PK flash barely missing, 211% for Pixel. And jab finally does it. Of all things, Samus jab we see. Now we know that kill sub for Shimi. Post 200. PK fire clipping SAX out of the air. And the patience by Pixel. I just feels like whenever SAX is in the corner, Pixel just waits. And he chooses points perfectly. Good rollout that time, but can't get center stage control as SAX. Pixel staying close enough to be able to punish out of shield. He gets one hit of the PK Thunder, forces SAX high. How does SAX actually get down? Just stays in shield, confident right there in his defensive options. Drag down, are we going to go for the back though? We are, and that DI looked abysmal by SAX. Definitely could have survived that if he was on point. And this is exactly what you do not want to see. You get the magnet string 52% and very nearly more. Pixel's trying to take this game 3 with aplomb here, as it looks as though SAX is a bit frazzled. These early percentage strings securing the advantage for Pixel. SAX, we have to see some kind of a flashy play right here. So far, he's getting these small hits, but nothing long enough to rack Pixel up to the point that he needs to kill. PK Fire responding with forward air out of shield is SAX. Can't get the grab again. That dash attack, maybe that is the option that Pixel's waiting for, and then the aggressive forward air off stage. Phenomenal counterplay right there by Pixel. It felt like game 3 he learned enough of SAX's habits to secure himself the dub. All right, y'all, so this is winners round 3. I'm bringing up the bracket on my side. We have had a ton of phenomenal matches, and we've got a bunch more. I know that we have a bunch of